All right, let's check out this Kendra G video.
Oh, you back?
I'm back.
What, did you comb your hair? You did something.
I did. Wait, let me turn you off. Yes, CT.
How old are you?
I am 33.
Okay, and what you do for a living?
I'm an MA,
What's the MA?
a medical assistant.
Okay, do you have any kids?
I do. I have 4.
How old are your 4 kids?
I have a 14-year-old. I'm so nervous. I'm turning red. I have a 14-year-old, a 12-year-old, 7, and a year and a half. Well, a year and a half almost.
Okay, by how many men?
2. I was married for 10 years and then I just got out of another one.
You got married? You've been married twice or once?
Once.
You said just got out of another what?
Relationship.
Okay, so why are you not with the 1.5-year-old dad?
He cheated on me.
How'd you find out?
I went through his stuff and found out.
You went through like his phone?
The Apple Watch.
Ooh, try that Apple Watch. Let me tell you something. I know a couple of men
Yeah.
that got caught up with the Apple Watch. Now,
Get in trouble.
if you go, here's gonna be the advice for you men. If you gonna cheat, only have a walkie-talkie.
At that point.
Don't even get you a phone. Don't get you no GPS, because ain't nothing like having your Apple Watch attached to your car and you get in and it read your text messages out loud. Hey, baby, just thinking about you. And your woman sitting in the passenger seat trying to find out who the hell texting you saying, hey, baby, when that's the only person, I'm supposed to be the only person calling you, hey, baby. So
you lying.
So if you gonna cheat, fellas, get you a walkie-talkie. If y'all can't communicate in a walkie-talkie, then just fuck it. Like, you gonna get caught. I'm telling you right now.
It is like that.
Sorry you went through that on a serious note.
It's okay. You know, life experience.
You moved on. Now that one is, how many kids do you have by the 1.5-year-old dad?
Just one.
Just one, the last kid. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So, and what's your zodiac sign?
I'm a Sagittarius.
Sagittarius. Angelica, Bristol, Connecticut, 33, Sagittarius, medical assistant, mom of 4 kids by 2 men, was married.
You gave 3 kids to the man you married, divorced him, gave 1 kid to the man you didn't marry, found out he was cheating. You know, I find that learning a woman's history is the biggest red flag. I mean, if you know women's history, you question how great of a woman she is. 1, well, none of these men wanted to commit to her that well or that long or that faithfully. 2, she's attracted to these types of men. I honestly believe the type of men women are attracted to is a big red flag. Because in my mind, it's like, am I no different than these men then? Or if I'm no different than these men, or, does she view me like these men, or is she settling for me? Right? I will never allow any woman to settle for me. I ain't dealing with that, right? I ain't dealing with any woman thinking I'm her last pick. Fuck it. I'd rather not deal with that shit. So, for me personally, learning a woman's history it's a good thing, okay? But it tells you a lot how big of a red flag she is.
Were you married to the 1.5-year-old dad or the other?
Yeah, the other one.
Okay. And why did you get divorced?
I got married really, really young. I was like 19 when I got married. So I had a lot of growing to do. And I realized that I was just with him so I can just have have multiple kids with one person. And I realized I wasn't happy doing that. So I made sure to have all of them. But then I got into another relationship and he was supposed to be a great dad and it whatever.
Okay. So have your head cut off.
It's like, the fuck is wrong with? I swear to God, it's like that. Also, is like a red fucking flag. You're not really young. What, 19? She said. It's like they equate that to like 16. You're a full grown adult already. I mean, like, I don't know. I just find it stupid where if a 16-year-old can fall in love with somebody, why can't a 19-year-old fall in love with someone as well? Did you not love him? You said you're really young. Okay, but did you not love the man? So now that you loved him, you married him, you have kids with him. Now he's like, oh, I was really young, dumb, and what? You didn't love him at all then? What the fuck is wrong with you?
Oh, sorry.
Girl, so they gonna say this. I'm gonna let you respond to it. You done left your husband that you had 3 kids with to go meet another man who, in so many words, cheated on you. And do you feel like the second guy? Well, let me ask you this: do you regret leaving your marriage, or do you still think that was a wise decision?
Best decision I ever made.
Okay. So you don't. Okay, fair enough. All right.
Best decision she ever made was leaving the man she married and gave 3 kids to. You are a fucking red flag. The best decision you ever made was leaving the man you married and gave 3 kids to. It seems like that's the worst thing you could have done. How about never getting married to the man and then giving fucking 3 kids to him? What's the next man getting? Right? What's the next man getting? Because here's the thing. You left that man, you got with a cheater, have a child by that cheater. And what's the next man getting? Like, really? This is something I really want people to comprehend. If you married the man, gave him kids, and that didn't stop you from leaving, and you don't, I mean, like, what would the next man? How would the next man, could be better, but you wouldn't leave him? I mean, you would assume that she loved the man she married to and gave 3 kids to, but she still left him anyway. So what's the insurance for the next man? There's really none. And what's the benefit for the next man? You have fucking 4 kids by 2 different men. You are a divorcee. What's the insurance? It's like fucking it's a whole lot of risk, no reward. It's like, seriously.
All right. Don't have your head cut off.
Sorry.
And what kind of man you looking for?
It's tough to say because they come in so many shapes and sizes. I'm not necessarily looking for a certain type of man. I'm just looking for someone who sees me for me, and can like pretty much just handle the situation that that I come with, I suppose.
Okay. Don't forget, don't have your head cut off.
Sorry.
All right.
Okay.
What are your deal breakers?
Definitely cheaters, obviously. I don't want to say liars because I feel like everyone lies in some way, shape, or form, some capacity. Everyone lies. So everyone should know no one wants a liar. But I think anger issues is definitely a deal breaker. Like, learn how to control your own issues. I have come from growth. I've learned how to grow in my past. So come healed in some sense. We could work on some things together because I feel like every new relationship comes with its own demons and stuff. But yeah, just come correct. And not like being lazy. I don't like a lazy man. No, thank you.
Okay.
Like,
Don't be lazy. Could he have kids?
yeah, he can have kids.
Do you want more kids?
I know. I'm all set.
So what is the man getting? This is the thing where there's absolutely no risk. There's only risk, no reward from being with women like this. So here's a situation where you're providing. I mean, like, let's say hypothetically, I don't know if she's wanting to get married. Probably does. So you provide for 4 kids by 2 different men. You ain't getting a kid out of her. There's no guarantee that she wouldn't leave you too. Because if a woman can leave a man who she gave kids to, she would definitely leave a man she didn't give kids to. Right? So a man that she has no real actual blood connection to, she would definitely she could definitely leave you on a dime. What if she could leave a man she got legally married to, she would definitely leave you. If she leave a man that she gave kids to, multiple kids to, a kid to, she would definitely leave a man she didn't give kids to. Really, she's proven no loyalty. Okay? And there's really no reasonable expectations that she would stay with you, that she maybe fall out of love with you. There is no, sometimes this like amazes me, right? What is the benefit? What is the benefit of being with women like this? I honestly can never understand her body. I mean, seriously, it's kind of, it comes stock with all women. It's like this is time. This is really why, in my honest opinion, why a lot of women will continuously get the men that they get, because those are the men that only wanted you, and that's all you're gonna get.
Okay, she's all set. So come with BYOB. Bring your own baby.
Bring your own.
All right. Should he look a certain way?
Clean, very clean. Put together, in a sense of, when you step out, you look apart. If you're at home, you're chilling like how I am right now, be comfortable, and be happy with who you are and what you are. I don't want anyone's change. I'm not going to change. I think I'm not stuck in my ways, but I'm stuck in my way of how I am already. So if be open and ready to communicate with what you want and what you see going forward. Don't just like leave me hanging.
Okay. Should he make a certain amount of money?
Not necessarily. Be able to take care of yourself and me, because eventually I want to be able to open my own business. So if you can't provide for yourself alone, then being able to provide for both of us is not going to be ideal, because I want to be able to branch off and do this by have my own little thing, but not struggle in a sense.
Wait, so you want him to be able to provide for you and your children?
In a sense, technically, because we're all gonna be in one household. I want him to be able to provide for his own children too. So I could provide for mine, but eventually we're gonna have to put our income together. So be able to make the same amount as I do or more, not less, not minimum wage, pretty much.
Okay, that's
What the fuck is benefit? It's like not minimum wage. So you gotta provide for yourself, your kids, provide for her kids. The fuck? The man has to be a millionaire. She has 4 kids. And herself. And he has to provide for him. If he has kids. Which probably most likely the only type of men she could most likely attract. Seriously, the man has to be a millionaire.
I'm trying to get to. So
Yeah.
You're willing to do 50-50?
For the most part, yeah. Unless we're married. If we're not married, then there won't be. I mean, if we're married, we're not doing 50-50. There we go.
So what would be the dynamics? What would be the dynamics when you get married?
When we get married, I would take care of like household things like toiletries, the groceries, stuff like that. But as far as like bills, I feel like I shouldn't say a man should take care of, but I do feel like a man should be paying majority of like the house that we live under should be his household.
Okay, so let's just do some math real quick. Okay, because you have a 14-year-old, a 12-year-old, a 7-year-old, and a 1.5-year-old, right? So let's just say you get married, and this man, let's just say he has 2 kids.
Okay.
Okay, so that would be 6 kids plus you, because that would be 7. So you're saying this man has to make enough income if you get married to take care of 7 people, well, really 8, including himself.
I mean, technically, yeah, because you know what you are getting when you meet me. If I come with all of the kids and I am already taking care of them by myself, anyways. So I mean, if I could take care of them on the
they're your fucking kids. He's not taking. It's like you're not taking care of another full grown adult, and you're not taking care of like. I swear to God. I swear to God, this is why these single mothers can only get situationships. This is why a lot of single mothers can only get situationships. Why would a man want to marry you? I mean, that pussy ain't gold, right? That pussy ain't dripping gold. I swear, it's like you wonder why. I mean, she is absolute delusional. Yo, Ivan, what's up, my brother? Yes, absolutely delusional. And this is like, why? Like, you wonder, and this is the thing where you wonder why men are not dealing with this shit. Men aren't. It's like men are like, this is the thing. This is the thing where, let's say this. Technically, she's asking for a high 6-figure man to take care of a family at the minimum. Hers 5. Let's say, let's hypothetically he has no kids. So that's like 6, a household of 6. That man has to have high 6 figures. High 6 figures. Why the fuck would he not date a woman without kids? Because here's the thing. A man, even if he has kids, if he makes high 6 figures, he can attract a woman without kids. He can attract a woman without kids. Hell, I mean, she's 33. He can attract a woman that's younger. That's 23. A high 6-figure man can attract most women, or a lot of women, right? Why the fuck would he choose her? It's like, are women just, they don't understand. What do the man that you want? What does he want? Yes, and that is, you know what? This is the problem, right? A woman like this, I'm sorry, 50-50 should be a dream. That should be a dream of yours. A man that can take at least 50% of your responsibilities should be a dream of her, of a woman like this. That's why it's shit like this is delusional.
income that I'm on, then
you should continue to take care of them on the income that you're on. And when you and you will be a blessed woman if you find a man that will be willing to be a partner with you. Because I just gotta say, even when I presented it to you, you stopped to take a breath. But does that even sound fair? Like, it doesn't even sound fair, the request that you're asking. You're saying this man has to make enough money to take care of 8 people because that's what a man should do. You'll buy groceries, you'll buy toiletries. No, you come with 4 kids. And if he has 2, we're doing hypotheticals. So this is hypothetical.
right.
But let's take out his 2 kids. You come with 4 kids, and then that's 5. So you're saying if I marry you, yes, I'm not ever paying the mortgage. Like, I think, ladies, start thinking of this in a math equation. Like, that's kind of crazy.
Realistically, yeah, I get it. I just feel like if the bills are being paid 50-50, then the household is and everything's being split 50-50 as well. If I'm working and I've got
she said, I asked you about that. You said if you get married, you're not doing 50-50.
Oh, no, I thought you meant money-wise. I didn't think you meant like life, like
I did mean money-wise. And you said if you get, I did mean money-wise. And you said if you get married, you don't believe in 50-50.
I didn't say, I'm not that I don't believe in it. I just feel like there should be a common ground. It's your home. Like for example, we go and we buy a house together, like right now.
I can rewind the tape right now.
But here's the thing: he's providing. What are you doing? You're okay. This is the thing. This is the thing where I want to understand. traditional, right? He's providing. You said you're taking care of the household. It's your kids. It's like you're not taking care of his kids. Okay, usually their mom is taking care of him. Okay, you're not taking care of his kids, and you don't have kids with him. So really, you're not taking care of his kids at all. So you can say, "Oh, I'm taking care of the household." Yeah, the household that is fucking filled with you and your kids. So really, it's like, what's the fucking? It's like all he's doing is paying your fucking like mortgage, your rent, while you're taking care of yourself and your own kids, but on his fucking dime. So really, what? It's like women are so. It's like, I'm sorry, women today are insanely selfish. All you fucking think about is yourself. What the fuck is he getting out of this? He's not getting kids. What is he getting? Your body? I doubted that you're rocking his world like that. I'm doubting he's getting sex like 24/7. I'm down. It's like, seriously, women are not gonna lay that. It's not. Women are not gonna like, like all of a sudden like be the best sex he ever had for him to fucking do that shit. It's like, seriously, what are men getting from doing all this shit? This is the thing where I just find women so insanely selfish. You have so much expectations for men, such high standards for men. Yet women rarely, if ever, say, what do men get out of this? What? Your body? It's like, really, it's kind of like such a low-hanging fruit. You get your body. Great. Well, it's like, that means what? It is a bad deal. It's like not a chance. It's like another man's responsibility. It's like,
You can
Let
rewind
me
it.
let me see if I can rewind the tape. Do a live instant replay 50-50 because the expectation is him as your husband. I
Yes.
could have heard it
I thought
wrong.
you meant like 50. So you don't mean house-wise. You're talking about money-wise,
I'm talking
50-50.
about money wise.
Okay. I don't necessarily, I don't mind. I feel like 50-50 is okay. It's fine in a sense of like if you want me to make certain decisions, like for an example, if I get into another relationship and we decide to tie the knot and we are moving forward with our relationship, my kids are not only going to be in the picture for so I shouldn't say that, that sounds so wrong, but my oldest is almost in high school, almost in college and so on and so forth. So in that series, our household will be shrinking in some sense.
Listen, I'm a girl in my 40s, and
Yes,
if I need money from my daddy, he still give it to me in my 40s. I think
I love that
everybody
for
knows
you.
if you got kids for a lifetime. Those bills, if your kids, and if you marry a man, I think you want him to accept that, right? Like I don't
Absolutely.
think you want a man thinking that once this kid turn 18, we ain't never gonna see them again. That's not
No.
kind of really how life happens, nor do you want a man that way. I
Right.
think this money conversation, I don't know why. I don't usually deep dive in it, but I think it's worthy of deep dive.
I swear to God, just women just
That's why you will buy a dog and die alone.
just die alone. Just be happily single. I've said this countless times before, and I'm gonna be a big supporter. Please, just get out of the fucking dating market. At best, do situationships, right? Fuck around, have sex, you know, hang out with men. Just stop it. Stop it with this like absolute BS. It's like unbelievable.
In it because I think what a lot of women don't know is there's a lot of partnership income relationships, right? It's actually more common than not. And it's not a bad thing. Like, I don't think it's a bad thing, especially when you come with a lot of expenses. Like, you come with 4 kids. So I
Right.
just think that to not saying it's impossible because you might hit the lottery, girl. You might meet a rich man who got a
Fingers
big ass
crossed.
house, who got enough room for all you and your kids and you know,
Now, are they stupid rich men out there? Yeah, I mean, yes, there are. But it's like to be dependent to like wish on wishes or a stupid rich man. I wish I could. I wish I, a stupid rich man will pick me. It's like fucking delusional. Yes, there are stupid rich men out there, but it's like fucking. How many stupid rich men are out there? I mean, I wouldn't assume many.
And you can live happily ever after. Like, again, I'm not God, so I'm not gonna say it can't happen.
Yes.
But
I would rather say it can't happen because feeding into women's delusion is unhealthy. It is unhealthy feeding into women's delusions.
In real
won't.
life.
But it probably won't. So if you're already fending for you and your kids and you meet a man who's gonna willing to love on your kids, but you might have to still add some money to the mortgage,
Right.
that's not a bad thing.
No,
That's
it's
what
not.
I'm saying. That's not a bad thing. And I think that's why I put it in the math equation, because I think sometimes women just see, let me tell you the reason why, because I make money. Okay. And that's why I think with money, because when you make money, you think about your money, and it turns you off when people feel entitled to your money. I'm a woman and I work. Nothing has been given to me ever in life. Everything I have is because I work for it. And nothing turns me off more when a person feels as though they're entitled to my hard income and my money because of whatever reason.
Right.
Nothing turns me off faster. So I think I could always understand the mindset of a man in that category as a woman who has made her own money, right? So I think that you're a pretty woman. I can tell you done got it together. And this is like you just natural right here, right? So I don't know. This money conversation on the internet has
It's always
really, I
tough.
think, affected a lot of relationships. But I think if we thought about it like in a partnership way, you would see what you're really saying.
Yeah, it's definitely tough. It's a tough conversation because you're in front of a million different people who have a million different opinions, and it's easier to just say something and just go through with the question. It's a lot harder to, like, when you sit back and you think about it, it makes it a lot easier. But I'm nervous
And
still.
last thing I want to add, and then we will move on, because I feel like
Mhm.
we're having a teachable moment right here. And then all the women that a lot of women are looking up to, and they feel like she got a soft life and she's getting all her bills paid for. Let me tell you something, honey. Ain't nothing for free. Okay?
Mhm.
If she ain't paying with it with finances, she's paying with it with her integrity.
Right.
She's paying with it with her spirituality, well-being, because she's probably potentially tolerating something that that's why the money is covering it up. And Cassie is the biggest example of this. All the people that used to want to be Cassie's life, oh, she's with this billionaire man. She's flying first class. She don't got to pay no bills. She gets to have dinner with Jay-Z and Beyonce. You ain't know she was paying for that by some man peeing in her mouth. So the man that was paying for it could be in enjoyment. So this is why y'all gotta stop desiring other people's situations, because you don't even know what people are going through to have the lifestyle that you claiming you want so desperately. So if you are a human being and you can fend for yourself.
That's the thing where this is what I'm saying, where a lot more women are so desiring of superficial shit. Oh, I want him to good looking, right? Tall, good looking, charming, wealthy. Okay, great. When you get all those traits, okay? And then you complain, oh, he's abusive. He's a liar. He's a cheater. He won't settle down. He doesn't want to marry me. Uh, he's a bad father. He's a bad husband. Whatever. I was like, are you, bitch, are you crazy? You got what you wanted. You got all these. He's good looking. He's charming. He's wealthy. You got what you wanted. And now you want a man that's a good man? Are you fucking insane? You got what you wanted. Now he's like, oh no, I wanted him also to be a morally sound man, a good man, respectful man, a loving man. Are you, this is the problem. Stop wanting perfection. You got the good looking man. You got the wealthy man. Now you want him to be perfect, morally sound, respectful, loving, committed, monogamous. It's like, seriously? Wake up. You're deluded. I mean, you literally got a top tier man, and now you want him even more top tier. Now you want him to be the 1% of the 1% of the 1%, right? Not just he's absolutely good looking and wealthy. No, you also want him to be monogamous, respectful, loving, a good father, would want to be a good husband. Like, seriously, wake up. You're deluded. Touch grass. Be in reality. It's like, this is the thing where so many women want perfection. It is insane. And then, if any man doesn't even come close to these perfect traits or this perfect vision of a man, I'm settling for him. Absolutely stupid.
You are a blessed somebody. You are a blessed somebody. There's this saying of, I'd rather cry in the Rolls Royce than in a Honda. How about the prayer should be, if I really want a Rolls Royce, I make enough money to buy it, so I don't got to cry in that either.
That's true. That's the fact.
And I'm tired of preaching today. I know it's Sunday. Maybe that's why we're here. All right, let's do the Kendra Cam.
Okay. Gosh. I have a thingy up, but
That's about the Honda. People get so mad. Okay, we see you.
The 51-year-old body is better than this 31-year-old body. It's like, I swear to God, and you want a man to provide for you and your 4 kids by 2 fucking different men. What are men getting? Literally, you have honestly, let's say everything, right? Her looks, her life. You are getting a extremely below average woman. Her looks, a 4, right? Okay in the face, terrible in the body, a 4. Now add on her kids, her situations, her age. You are fucking 2. And now you want a man to provide for you. Right? Provide for you and your 4 kids, to marry you and provide for you. Are you seriously? Women do not give a shit what men want. They think that, that's what men deserve, right? A man that provides for you, right? Provides for you and your fucking kids, that would marry you, that would love you, respect you. That's what he deserves. That is what he deserves. It's like, seriously?
Girl, we see you. This is Angelica.
yes.
Yes, okay. Angelica.
My daughter's perioding me.
You said what?
My daughter's saying period.
You know what? I look at the face more, it's like, it's border, but it's, I guess, average at best.
Period. When was your last relationship?
Just a couple months ago.
Okay. You don't have to answer, but I'm gonna ask. When's the last time you was intimate with someone?
A couple months ago.
Okay. 3 flaws you have to work on.
My overthinking. I have to work on that. It gets me in a lot of trouble. Being more patient and like more proactive about life. And I need to experience myself as well. I don't feel like I've experienced the world enough. I've always been mom mode 24/7. So I'd like to just be who I am. And I feel like right now that can be a flaw because I don't know who I am. I know a parts of me, but I need to know more about myself.
And do that while you're single. Because I think a lot of women miss their single season because it's actually, single season is the blessing. That's when you get to find out who you really are. That's when you get to learn that literally at the end of the day, all you really need is yourself. But you got to learn yourself more and not let the internet tell you what you need to become. Know who you are. So don't miss out on this moment in life where it's just you and your kids, where you get to know yourself better.
Yes, I'm taking that opportunity, especially like right now. I like to get on here because I've been watching you for years. And every time I say, you know what, one day I'm just going to gain some confidence. I'm just going to get on there one day. And, this was a pop-up show. And I was like, all right, I'm just going to go do it.
Yeah. love it. I love it. I think we had a lot of teachable moments in your conversation. So I really love your conversation or the conversation I had with you. Because I feel like sometimes it gets challenging because it's the person on the screen, but everything I said to you, that applies to a lot of people that call me.
I
Like I
agree.
think that like this message wasn't solely for you. This message, excuse me, a lot of things that I said applies to a lot of viewers. So hopefully it caused some enlightenment in some ways. But we're almost done. Okay. Why would a guy be lucky to be with you?
I feel like a guy would be lucky to be me. A lot of them say that. It's because I can match personalities. I can be a great ear and conversation. A lot of guys don't get that opportunity to, and just in general, a lot of guys don't get the opportunity to just be able to be themselves because they have to be in the man role all the time. And I feel like being
She's asking for a man to provide for her and her kids and himself. Do you think he will have spare time to be himself? She's literally adding, looking to add burdens to a potential man's life. Do you think that he will have time to be himself?
with me is not only like you're gaining a friend, someone who you can just be like you can talk to and have a confident in as well, and a travel partner. Just we can go out, have fun, chill, and I'm also gonna get things done. You don't have to worry about if your light's gonna get cut off, if you got dinner at home today, not tomorrow. You just don't know, but you'll be all right.
Okay, I love it. All right. We got Angelica. Oh, should he be in Connecticut?
No, no, preferably not. I don't really like no.
Okay. You're 33. What's the age range you want to date?
I've learned my lesson, so definitely like 30 and up. I think the cutoff would maybe be 40, 45.
You learned your lesson in what, younger?
Yeah.
Oh, who was younger?
My kid's father, the one I just broke up with.
Oh, he was younger.
Yeah.
Okay, okay. So 30 and up. And let's do it. Are you on the Kendra G singles day?
This video. This is why, I do like doing Kendra G is her videos are tiring, but why I do like doing reactions to her videos because when you all these videos of women, they prove men right. They prove men right. This is a video where women are not that special. They are absolutely selfish. Because one of the things, oh, why would a man be lucky to be with you? Oh, because I could be his friend. The fuck? His friend? That's what makes you special. That's what makes being with you special. For a man that can provide for you, your 4 kids by 2 different men, and himself, and potentially his other kids. Because here's the thing: he's not gonna have. You don't want him to have kids with you. Is friendship. That's what makes it special to be with you. Friendship. It's like, are you crazy? That's what makes it special to be with you. It's like, and then are you saying that all these women out here can't offer friendship to men? It's like absolutely ridiculous. And it's one, she's selfish as shit, and 2, unoriginal. And really, what she offers, most women offer. And who? It's like, where's your history of that? I swear, just a lot of these women just really, men don't benefit. Sometimes, I don't necessarily, I'm not an advocate of it, but I can understand why men just like just sex. Because here's the thing, women offer very little. The things they say, okay? It's like, honestly, they offer very little when you think about it. I'm not saying if she was like 23, right? 23, no kids, okay, friendship and a potential future, right? You're building a future with her. You are getting her her youth, her beauty, her body, a future with her, Her friend, it's like there's more to offer. But now at 33, a divorcee, 4 kids by 2 different men. Honestly, it's just like you're not offering much that honestly other women can't offer. That's the thing. Especially for a man the caliber that she's asking for. A man that can provide for all that and don't want kids, most likely already has kids, so he has to provide for his own kids, and her kids, and her, and himself. The guy has to be a high 6-figure man. He can get a plethora of women. So, just fucking delusional. Excuse me. What do you guys think?